from the curves. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In the world so dark, they bring us some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
Things in the building. Let me wrap something for them, babe. Go.
This should be fun. Go on, Joe.
No, I said let me wrap something for them, babe. Go.
Yeah. You wear up and you must go.
Because you're better at it. Cufflinks, we know.
Mom.
For sure. Yes, Bella.
Yeah, we're recording. Mommy just told you that.
No,
Pretty.
that's how old
Yes, welcome to our life. Welcome back, guys, to Stuff from the Cuffs, where we give you fire.
Stop right there!
You guys see what I have to put up with, right?
Ooh,
I don't know who is going to sit beside me each time we start recording.
Stop it, man.
So.
We're fun, inspirational, we're real, and we're educational, guys. Welcome back to another video.
And today we're going to be continuing from the last video that we did, and we're talking about
PDA.
PDA. And firstly, some people didn't know what PDA was.
Yes.
And, you know, I think because, I mean, they know what actions of public display. Public displays of affection. So they know what it is, but they didn't know that there's a term or it's a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite interesting, and but the feedback has been quite interesting as well.
Yes, a particular there was a comment which said that the person was saying, I don't know, the comment disappeared. I don't know if they probably removed it. But the person said that they believe that Songs of Solomon was actually or instructions of how God and us should live. And I'm saying no.
Yeah, but I do agree with that.
No, what I mean is when they're talking about the whatever on the suppleness of your breasts and whatever.
But me personally think I personally think it's a lot of figurative speech and a lot of God saying this is how Christ and the church should be. So
no,
I do agree with it.
I don't agree with it. I don't tell you why I don't agree with it. Because Songs of Solomon is so kind of sensual. I don't think that the intention was.
But Christ is the bride and the church.
Yeah, but
it's sensual.
No,
it is.
No,
I'm going to be.
No, me not like.
Don't go heaven then.
No.
Don't go heaven then.
I don't think that was the intention of it. I just think that sometimes
on the word of God.
yeah, and the breast.
Yeah, they're not. You can't say that on YouTube.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, drink from the water that.
Yeah, okay, so let's say that. But I don't think. Let me tell you. I think sometimes in church we just make everything spiritual.
And
so there's no.
I don't have a problem with that particular one.
That there is no room.
No,
there is no room for
I believe
any.
There is a level of humanistic side to it as well, but
I believe so. That's what I was saying.
But the essence of it still go back to Christ and the church.
That's fine, but I don't want to think about Christ and I think about
why. You cannot see it on YouTube.
All those things. Anyways, let's move on. I don't agree with that. I just saw it go. Anyways.
So for the kids who are watching, we're just not gonna hear any audio right there.
Right. So, but you will spell it out?
So it's not that your audio chip out. It's me killing the audio because she's saying what she's not to say.
I don't want you two to flag us, right? So we've gotten a lot of feedback as it relates to PDA, compromise with PDA, a lot of that. The post from Black Marriage Movement, love that page by the way. It says, "Dear wife, I know you want PDA, which is public display of affection, and that's okay. But if your husband is not the PDA type, don't fight or nag him about it. Does he love you, cherish you, give you the affection at home? If he does, then accept the love that you are getting with joy. The key is to be happy, not to look happy for the public, because marriage is between two people, not the general public."
All right.
And there was a huge debate
right?
underneath that post.
So let's chime in. So the post basically is a woman speaking to a next woman and telling her that if her husband don't want to give her PDA that she needs, she must be content with what she's getting at home.
Right. She must just accept those are the words, accept what you're getting at home. Because the key to being happy is to not look happy for the public. But let's start there.
Yeah. The truth is, it's not about looking happy for the public.
There you go. It's not about the public at all. It may be public display of affection, but it is between.
Right. If it is just for a show in the public, then I agree fully with the post. But the essence of what PDA is not about the public. Yeah, it's just that whatever it is that you're doing, not everything, but different acts of intimacy at home or wherever, you just do it wherever. Yeah, you hold hands, you hug, you kiss, you look in eyes, you stare in each other's eyes at the table, and you do footsies and what's wrong with that? If that is what your partner needs. I think the essence of it though is that the command, dear wife, be okay with.
Yeah, like settle for because in my mind, based on the wording of the post, it's almost as if take what you get, what you ask for more for, take what you get.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it's very unfortunate, and because this post is so popular, you may find that persons and husbands and wives are subscribing to it, but in our opinion, we don't believe that it should be a hard and fast case of I don't like it, so we're not going to do it. How many other things in the marriage has a wife had to compromise with? PDA is just one of them. If it is that's something that she wants, it's just one of them. So why say to a wife, just take what you get, you're already getting it at home, if it is that this is something that she really wants. Or if it is something that she yearns to have, maybe it's a part of her love language, why would you as a husband not want to satisfy that?
Yeah, and the other side is, why would you tell a husband not to compromise for his wife's desires, and not to please his wife, and not to sacrifice a part of him to make his wife happy? So I don't agree with that, none at all. Because if you tell him not to sacrifice for his wife once, then is he gonna ever sacrifice again? You know what
other things? Other things? Because I'm sure that there must be a level of compromise in other areas. I'm sure the wife has had to do things that she probably never want to do, right? Just like with the husband. So why zoom in on this? Don't do that, mama. Why zoom in on this part and say, take what you get at home? Take what you get at home. Don't agree with it at all. We believe that marriage is about compromise, and a huge part of being happy is not just doing things that make you happy. It's not even doing things that make you happy, right? It's about serving your partner. Yeah. And we're not saying that, you must make a 360-degree turn and do everything and whatever, but there must be some level of compromise.
Yeah, and if you believe that you are desirous of being in a relationship, then you should be compromising. Yeah, you should be a person who gives, sacrifices or make sacrifices. Because the name of the game, it's not really a game, so don't say, you're playing game. The name of the game is sacrifice and compromise. For a long-lasting, better relationship, you have to do a lot of sacrificing, a lot of compromising. And, I think it's important for us to stop in a relationship and ask yourself, who is the relationship about? If you're looking in the mirror and saying, this relationship that I am in is for me, then no. Your relationship is not for you. Your relationship is about your partner. And if both partners understand that your relationship is not about you, then the both of them will be catering to each other. Yeah. Then you'll have a better relationship. So PDA, now granted, we are not saying that a couple should do things that they are uncomfortable with doing. Right. So I am not saying no, alright? So Bass wants PDA and I'm uncomfortable with it and I can't grasp it at all and I can't wrap my mind around it. And you need to hold my hand in public. You need to, and I'm just so uncomfortable because of how I was socialized or whatever. And I said, no. And then because it's an argument, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should, it's something that the individual has to do to realize how important it is to your partner and then put a change into yourself so that you can think about the relationship.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of compromise, a lot of thinking about what makes my partner happy, what it is that they want in terms of, because these little things add up, and help to keep the fire burning and to make the person feel loved and wanted and appreciated and still feeling like, okay, my husband still desires me, that kind of thing. So I think it's just a matter of just analyzing the situation and not being so hard and fast as, I don't like that, I'm not doing it. No, end of story. No, that's
and it shouldn't be the other way either.
It shouldn't be, you better do that.
You better do it. It makes me uncomfortable. I guess you walk up to me and you just hold my hand in public, or you grab me up in public, and you hug me, you force a kiss. It shouldn't be, because that is not going to cause the next problem.
Yeah.
So it's not that if he is refusing to change, that you should force him to change. And it's not that if she's refusing to change, you should force her to change. It has to come from the individual. I have to realize this is important to my wife. This is important to my wife. Because it's important to her, it then becomes important to me. Yeah? So some people may say, boy, I can't do this PDA thing that you're doing in a cuff. And I'm going to say, well then, if it's not you, it's not you. But I am doing it because it makes her happy, and she being happy makes me happy. Yeah? So.
Yeah. I think that kind of covers it. We look forward to your feedback, couplings. We're always so happy to hear from you. And as we wrap with these two parts for this whole PDA subject, let us know your closing thoughts on the topic while we think about something else to discuss.
Valentine's is coming. Where is my wifey?
She there, righty.
Look out for some Valentine's.
In a midnight.
Look out for some Valentine's topics. Send us some things you want about Valentine's.
Yes.
Last time we looked at some of the things that you could do in a COVID type of setting. We're not going to do that again this time because you would have exhausted that.
No.
But
we'll think of some nice things to help keep you entertained during the Valentine's.
And of course, the poetry will be back in February. Of course, I'm going to be doing poetry too on my IG page. I'm going to be inviting some special guests to pass through each Sunday. So I'm dropping it here first. Alright, so we're going to be having some poetry on my IG page, which is Poetry in Motion. So,
babe, turn that around, babe.
No. Thank you for watching. Let me show you your best side, guys. You don't need to see your face. Thank you for watching. Right? And
stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs.